this quote and discontinued is bothering me. More accurately, the presence of the penguins was the reason for the world. Huh? Because we all know now, they be telling us shit hidden in plain motherfucking sight. And when you look at the word penguins, it look like pen with guns. We all know what the motherfucking pens with the guns is. You know, Pennsylvania, because they done pencil and pen some shit in the motherfucking book and shit like that. Anyway, you know, so you know I got to look up all this shit and Latin and all that stuff. I'm going to show you what penguins mean in Latin, y'all. Because it look like pen genius. Like pinball machine, like the Tin Man and shit like that. Genius, y'all. That's what it look like. And furthermore, penguins are from a colder goddamn climate and shit like that, right? And they just so happen to be black and white. How ironic and crazy is that? Anyway, just like I was traveling off of Nightmare on Elm Street, and I was looking at penders, which is like pen enders or whatever, you know. Anyway, as I was walking over there and everything, because they have a goddamn penders. That's music, right? Because you know it's a frequency and shit like that, right? So we be hearing shit. Don't know we be hearing shit. Anyway, I mean, you know, they symbol is black and white with a dude with a magic wand and shit like that. But you know, we all know that the piano has black and white keys. Because we all fucking connected to one goddamn source, right? Anyway. Go any further, what that damn word look like? If you take out one N, you know, I'm penis and shit like that. But it could be penny, you know. Because you know what's on the penny, right? What president on the penny, right? Anyway. And you know I had to eat my little rib, because that's what I cooked today. Since we came from a motherfucking man's rib and shit. I'm done. And then, I just can't help the fact that when you split up the words in Blizzard, Wizard, Dorothy, or Wizard of Oz, this penguins, it looked like pen and gwens. But if you take out the I, like I said earlier, I pen guns. I pen guns. What the hell? And the fact that it's a gun, Guinn, I think, tower over at Texas Women's University. Let me see what that word means. Guins. But if you Blizzard Wizard backwards, it look like sin. Because SNI, you know, sin. If you Blizzard Wizard, if you understand what I'm saying. And if you want to go further, it look like sun. That's weird. Then if you Blizzard Wizard again, it look like Nep. Like Neptune and shit like that. Because we be hearing shit. Because we were tuning in and shit. Because we are frequencies. Like, hello? Like, what the fuck? Interesting shit. But y'all gotta remember, we had cold wars. Cold. Like Colorado cold. Color a do. You understand what I'm saying? Since you paint motherfucking pictures and shit with pens and shit. You hear me? If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you ain't got no roots, and that's okay. Because the coldest war ever is this goddamn spelling spell. You hear me what I'm saying? But when you tune in into your frequency and don't give a fuck about what nobody else think about you, you understand what I'm saying? Because you're mirroring with the love that you reflect and all that stuff. You find out your superpower. You understand what I'm saying? Or you start seeing the bullshit. You hear me? Bullshit. Or shall I say discover, since Denton the city of Denton, Texas, discovered some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Discovered. Because they covering up the bullshit, right? And the Loop 288, the first federal underground center, because, they're attached to the motherfucking penny, who is President Lincoln, by the way, because he had a back turn on these motherfucking hoes and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's a con, too. Lincoln. It's in his name, right? And then the fact that the penny is a copper penny, and we are copper. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, and if you don't, it's okay. You ain't got no motherfucking roots. Let me show you what these goddamn penguin and all this other stuff, the penis is, Crazy that the penny is getting canceled, right? I bet it is. Shit, all this shit need to be canceled. You hear me? Because it ain't nothing but monopoly money and shit. Because Boardwalk and motherfucking Park Place literally is the Lincoln Park area. You hear me? Because they done parked in the dark. Because you know what they do with the P's and the D's? All they did is smacked it up and flipped it and rubbed it the fuck down. You understand what I'm saying? Oh no! I forgot to say some shit. Remember, the penguin is not only black and white, but it has a little yellow, like the motherfucking sun on it, right? Since we copying shit, right? And then what, since we color folk and people, you know what I'm saying? Because we colored people, color do and shit. You hear me what I'm saying? Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, and we playing King of the Hill, because if you want to get technical, the penny is one, right? One, because we come from one motherfucking source, you stupid ass niggas. Like, you hear me? Like, don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Play with somebody else. I told y'all tricks are for motherfucking kids. You hear me?